Dumelani, Sanmodani. I hope you guys are doing good. You are well, you are safe. And le futhumetse mo lelente mo ish wa bata ke flu fela ke mo ferefere kopakopana. But anyway, we keep moving, we move forward. Before I start, please do like our Facebook page, Conversations with Princess D, and also please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Conversations with Princess D. Yo, last week Friday, we attended Central University of Technology graduations. Yo, it was so nice. Good people, halif many chance enang sekolo. Halif many chance balang how o balweng. Yo, hole monad. It was so refreshing just to see young people excelling. Their families were overwhelmed. It was just a beautiful thing to watch. Remember, Gary, hasale re qina re qetela di graduations face to face ka 2019. Then from 2020, 2021, we did not have them. They were visual. So what's a visual? Must that thing. Even now, in one room and have these discussions. Really one room. Visually has finally face to face. And I honestly believe that it can never replace face-to-face conversations, ceremonies, workshops, seminars, and so forth. But here, Banabeso, I just want to say, hello, Mani Chance. How can you say kolo? Kenang sikolo? Gumnandi. Anyway, so today we are conversating with Pastor Connie. You. She's one of my mothers in faith. She's beautiful. She's awesome. She's great. She's all things beautiful. The thing about her, what I love is that she's relevant. Ke one of these pastors wa bana mos ba khazang ba the now wa bona mos ba utlwisisang our struggles as young mothers, our struggles as single young mothers, even those who are married. She's one of those a kgonang ho le beya fatshe mona a bue taba ena le lona. Understand? So she's one of those. So for this topic, discussing the role of a mother in a child's life, she's relevant, she's a mother, she's educated, she's a pastor, she is awesome, she is great, all things beautiful. So we are conversating with him. The reason why, good people, we just celebrated Mother's Day and it was beautiful. I'm sure each and every one of us re ile ra spend nako le batswadi ba rona we saw that re bone bo happy Mother's Day. We did not see any father, not personal, I did not see any father saying happy Mother's Day to me. Any single fathers who are raising their kids saying happy Mother's Day to me. So now whenever trouble me re na le this tendency ya hore Father's Day is coming right now. And Father's Day ha etla o tla re bona he rona di single mothers re tla be re le out there re ntse re re happy Father's Day to us kanjani. So my argument is that a mother cannot be a father and a father cannot be a mother. Each parties dinale their own roles. Somebody bapalang bophelong ba ngwana. That's why ngwana a creator ke batho ba babedi e leng mme le ntate. So today ha re ke re shebeng the roles tseo batho ba bomme ba di bapalang, what are their roles? Because somewhere somehow we have deviated from our positions as women or as mothers, because we believe hore since re kgona ho hodisa bana re le bang ra ba hodisa bana, we provide for them, we care for them, we are caregivers, we are providers, but it does not mean that we are fathers. That's my argument. But he bana beso e re ke se ba bua ke le mo ha re utlwang hore mme Connie pastor wa ka o reng yena. My beautiful pastor, how are you?
I am blessed and graced by the Lord. So, amen.
Amen.
We thank the Lord
Amen.
who gave us this opportunity. Princess P, Princess D, thank you so much, my dear sister, for the wonderful introduction, Akiri. Oh, indeed, it was beautiful at the graduations, and we also spent
Yeah.
beautiful Mother's Day.
Yes, we
Now,
did.
yeah, it was
Mm,
beautiful, so, so beautiful. Now
I
mine
think.
was extra special because I got to have poems done, to be,
Girl,
I was
yeah,
woken to a dance, being a mother.
it's beautiful.
It was all
It's a
so
beautiful role.
beautiful.
Mm,
Your
mm, mm.
question, my darling, your question.
Yes, yes. What is the role of a mother in a child's life?
Yes. Your question is the role of a mother. A mother is a nurturer, first and foremost. A
Mm,
mother, um, normally there's a saying that goes, when you give a woman a seed, the woman will multiply it. In other words, in a
mm,
mother, you will find somebody who will make small things grow and become beautiful. Small things. You see, even from a very poor background, you'll find mothers who are great, who have raised giants. It is because
yeah.
us, we have this ability to multiply things. In us, we have this ability to grow things and to nurture them.
Mm,
One thing that we are known for is the role that we play very well of loving. And
yeah.
it is a role that is actually given to us by God, because in the process when we are carrying the children, there's a lot of exchange that's happening. When you follow the science, it will tell you that some of the things found in a baby are transferred to the mother during the process. Hence, sometimes we would be having that sixth sense. But you
Mm,
have
mm,
asked a
mm.
very, very crucial point, Horena. Mother's Day, we didn't see Bon Tate, Basta, happy Mother's Day themselves.
Mm,
I guess
mm.
it is because our society has left most fathers to raise children alone. I think
Yeah.
the phenomenon comes from there, because when you have done something, when you have played two roles, somehow you feel the need to proclaim and own the other role,
Yeah.
even though it is actually not the role that God
That you're
has
supposed to be
ordained you
playing.
to
Mm,
play.
mm,
There is
mm.
nothing that you can do as a mother that can replace the role of a father. It does not matter
Yes,
how good you can be. And when you
definitely.
read from different books, they will tell you that the role that is played by mothers are different from those that are played by fathers. And that alone makes us understand that each one has a role to play that is unique.
Mm.
Now, calling yourself a father, I think, although it makes people feel good, but it is actually misleading,
Yes,
because
it
it is
is.
actually also misleading the
Haholo.
generations that are coming, because
Yeah.
they will be coming and fathers are no longer that, that yeah, that if you play a role as a mother, you will we don't need fathers anymore, because if mothers can be fathers if mothers can be fathers and mothers at the same time, then we don't need fathers. And I think it is a very wrong concept
Mm.
that needs
Yes.
correction, but that is
Yeah.
understood because of the absence of fathers
Yeah.
in many homes. But it does not make it correct. However, it does not really make it correct, my dear sister.
Mm. Mm,
Yeah, the fact that um, when fathers, when we raise a society can easily replace fathers, even though they are still existing. I want to where a child is raised by a mother, well, a single parent, and then there's a father somewhere. That mother calls herself a father and a mother. The message that is sent to the child, even though your father is still alive, dead. What then are
mm,
you saying? Are you teaching
yeah,
your own child that disregard the existence of his father?
yeah,
If you are calling yourself a father and a mother, are you saying that? As a nurturer, I think you need to be careful of the things that you are saying, because whether relationships worked or not, it does not replace the fact that a father is part of the life, part of the
yeah.
life of their child. Whether
Mm,
the father at the moment is not there, but later, let me just make an example with you, and just to avoid talking to myself for a very long time. I was raised by my mother. Of course, I had an opportunity to stay with my grandfather. Played a wonderful role. However, I grew up having the longing to know who my father was. I worked so hard
yes,
about
it
it
happens.
that I could find him. Princess D, let me tell you, the day I saw my father, it was actually
Sure,
about a few months before I got married. It changed my life. It
sure,
really changed my life to the better.
sure.
Now, my mom has always said, I'm a father, I'm a mother. But she didn't know the secret that God has made that is also found in the connection between a daughter and a father.
And the father.
And I felt like I was complete. I didn't spend a lot of time with him, but meeting him, somehow know who I am, identity, and the little bit of a
Mm,
role that he played
mm,
at that time that God had given to us made me a better person. I have seen also with a lot of school children who are doing well, who are doing well at school, but missing one part,
one
which is the
aspect,
role
yeah,
of a
the
father.
role of a
And they
father.
are raised by very well off mothers who have given them everything, but they miss one thing, which
Yeah.
yeah, which is the role of a father. That can never be replaced. And when you look at the statistics, also showing that most of the people, most of the teenagers are of father. Remember, fathers are
Mama,
for. They are here to protect. They are here to give us identity, which is what I found. This is what I found
Pastor,
when I
Pastor Connie,
met my father. So yes, that can be replaced. It's a but it's a very meaningful talk.
Pastor Connie,
Yeah,
your line is so bad. Wait,
I
I cannot hear you clearly, and I can hear that
I'm with
you are
you.
sharing an important story of your life,
Yeah,
how meeting your father changed your life. But ha o utlwahale ha monate. Ha ke tsebe baneng wena wa nkutlwa. Pastor Connie, can you hear me, ma?
ntle moratuwa wa ka. Eh, wa nkutlwa jwale?
Ke e batla e ba beterenyana o ka nna tswela pele.
Can you
You
hear me
were
now?
sharing us. yes, you were sharing with us the importance, Kore,
Can
like
hear
how
you
it made
clearly.
you feel when you met your father.
I can hear you now.
Pastor Connie?
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
Our line is bad. I can hear
Is it
you.
my line or your line?
Yes. So I was saying, I believe it's mine because I
Mm.
don't know. I tried to even connect with the cell phone. It was still very, very poor. But due to
But I think now
I
you are
had to
better.
respect
I think you can continue. Now
the time, my
you are
darling.
better.
Am I? All right.
Yes, you
So
can
I was
continue.
saying one role of a father that can never be replaced, my dear sister,
Mm-hmm.
is the identity that comes
With him. Mm.
with the father, with
Yeah.
you knowing who your father is.
Yes.
And that's what actually happened with me. I had
Mm.
known and I lived with my grandfather, all right? In other words, I still had a father figure in my life. I went to
Mm.
church. I had my spiritual father. So
Yeah.
the spirit, the father figures were there in my life, but I lacked the connection with my own dad. And that in itself created problems in my life. The problems which were solved by knowing who my dad is. I looked at my hands. I looked at my, the things I do, things I love, things that I'm passionate about, things
Mm, mm,
which my
mm.
mother also loved, but things, the way the certain things, I loved them the same way dad did. And it made me understand, okay, so this is me. This is what I can never change.
Mm.
So that relationship restored me. I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Still
Mm.
listening to you.
So if is out there, uh, uh, yeah, as much as there are people, mothers who are feeling so strong like replacing the fathers in their children is a good thing. Sometimes out of arrogance, sometimes because there is a bad that is you know. So it remains the responsibility of the father to always make sure that the connection of a father and child is there.
Mm. Mm. Mm, mm. Yes, Rana Mama. Otsiba, what I love the most about your story that you just shared with us is that you showed us that as much as we as mothers can do our level best and we can put in an extra effort in raising kids, the point of the matter is we cannot be fathers. We are not fathers. Our kids
Mm,
need their
mm.
fathers. And even if maybe their fathers don't want to be in the kid's life,
Never.
Tina,
Yes,
Tina, as mothers, what we can do is to make
definitely.
sure that our kids turn out to be the best that they can be, is to put in an extra
Mm,
effort. We go an extra mile because of the absent father. But here's one thing, good people. Our argument is we cannot be fathers.
so
One of
true.
our roles is not to be a father. I think sometimes that's why it exhausts us. Sometimes that's why Utlafumana really so drained, is because we are busy trying to play roles, or we are busy trying to be people we are not called to be. We are mothers, we are caregivers, we are nurturers, and sometimes we even provide. Like in this era e re phelang ho yona, we see ourselves mothers as providers now. We can do a lot of things. We can provide, we can nurture, we can care give, we can do all sort of things. But here's the thing, still, as much as we can stretch ourselves, as much as we can go an extra
True.
mile, that does not mean we are fathers. That's all we are saying. Kapa jwang mama pastor?
So true, my
Pastor,
dear.
yes, yes. So now that's what we
And
wanted. That's what we wanted to clarify,
I agree
that as much
100%. And
as
I want to up you just mentioned Hore. And sometimes scratch ourselves too hard.
mm, mm,
Mm.
yes, yes, when I'm mama. So as much as we can stretch ourselves, as much as we can try by all means to be the best for our kids, to be there all the time, and we know for a single, especially single
Yes, my
mothers, we know how much you're suffering. We know it is not easy to raise a child or kids on your own. But here's the thing, good people. The biggest mistakes that we are doing is to think that our extra efforts or our stretching to make sure that we provide the best for our kids, it replaces fathers, our not even father figure, like Mama Sachol, Pastor Kona
mm.
Sachol, Hore. We need our identity, and that identity, it comes with the father. So now someone can ask right now, what happens when the father doesn't want to be in the child's life, or when the father has neglected or denied the child? That is beyond you. That one is beyond you. Unfortunately, we cannot be out here suffering because of the decisions it says Wankiwa Choba. He decided, and
That's
Lowena as the mother, decide to be the best one for your child. But you cannot be a father. So Father's Day is coming. Can we not say Happy Father's Day to ourselves as single mothers? Can we not do that?
yeah.
Can we understand our position? Can we understand that we are mothers who are doing
Mm.
our level best? And for that, now
Please.
personally, I commend you. For that, I clap for you. I applaud you to for holding it together, to make sure hore bana ba hao ba ja ka ngwana wa hao wa ja, wa hlapa o ya sekolong, o hantle, o wa mamela sekolong, o ba disciplined. We commend you for that. We applaud you for that. But you're not the father, Uswaka. Ke batla eno o re understand. You are not the father. You are a mother who is
Mm.
doing the best that she can. And believe you in me, that child or those children, even God Himself is going to applaud you, is going to reward you. But we have to stay in our position
There.
as mothers. So, our conversation today is about that. It's about us being the best mothers that we can do for our children, or the best mother we can be for our children, making sure that we understand our position. Like I said, one thing e re kgathatsang, e re trainang, ko ho batla ho ba batho be re seng bona. We are not fathers, we are mothers. And what we can do is to be the best mothers that we can be for our children. But as for fathers, bana beso, we are not fathers. Father's Day is coming. Ha re tlohelleng ntho ya rona ya bo Happy Father's Day to ourselves. We are not fathers. We are just beautiful mothers who are striving to be the best versions of themselves. Kapa jwang wena mme wa ka motle?
And Princess,
Pastor Connie?
E jwalo e ntshwenyang ke hore ba sona
Mm,
generation are we creating?
yeah.
Hello?
Yes, ma, I'm
Kere
still listening to
bana
you.
ba seo re leng sona a lot of times
Mm,
our they food. Now if we call us, yeah, if we call ourselves fathers, we daughters, somehow
mm,
psychologically them that there is no father in your life, and there's no need for a father in my life. How are we, saying? Are we thinking, or fathers who, or boys are who are feeling placed? If
yeah.
o godisa ngwana wa moshemane, o godisa
Mm,
ntate, o hola ba
mm.
hore bomme ke bontate le bona. O la a
Wa
tseba
e bona?
hore role ya hae yona nna le
Sure,
so rona re reng, are we nullifying precious role e tlisitsweng
sure. Mm,
the way re buang ka teng?
mm,
Because we need to be saying women are strong, women are survivors, irrespective
yeah.
of what we are doing. We need to teach our that we should, that they can replace other roles. No.
Mm, 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 mm.
To our report, hona record
Ish,
reading
mama,
book.
honey,
Yeah.
um,
But we are
Mister?
not reading book, very fragile. Who can smile and we can.
Pastor, ish, lina pastor, lina pastor, e batla e sokodisa haholo fela. Okay,
My
let
dear
me read a
sister,
question now. Can you hear me, ma? Yes, line ya hao e batla e le mpe
hello.
haholo. Re tsamaya re sa utlwe ho hang.
Re a utlwana ke.
Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello, ma. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Ish, line ya pastor e batla e le mpe haholo. Okay, let me just read question from Sana here. Or the question, Queens, there are gents who are great fathers to their kids, and you find that they are not necessarily great partners. Is it advisable to compromise a partner because they are great father? They are all that
Mm.
your kids needs. Compromising with the hope that one day they will be better partners, and you will all end up in a good, balanced, beautiful family. You know, Pastor Queenie, come back, come back. There's a question here. There's a question in Matamon. Pastor Connie, Pastor, you can. I think you should go back and come back again. While re zama ho seka question ina ya Sana. Sana o botsa potso ke ena na hore na is it advisable? Here is a father. He
No,
is a great father. Wa
no,
nkutlwa?
I don't agree with remember.
Pastor, eish ke le boleleng bana ba Jesu. Pastor o na le ditaba tse ngata jwang ke le boleleng. Mpa fela re sokodiswa ke technology. network e batla e re tsa mo ferefere, and ha ke tsebe bane o ntsa nkutlwa hona jwale tjena. And it seems like yena wa nkutlwa mara nna I'm having difficulty hearing her. Okay, while ntse re zama ho utlwa ho bona hore na pastor wa kgutla wa kgona ho to join the conversation. Wena sana personally wa nkutlwa ma? Ha go utlwa sama. Ha go utlwa, and I'm sure o ntso bua but we cannot hear you.
That is why ke ka kgona ho araba.
Pastor? Okay, sana ngwaneso, ngwana morena. Question ya hao, nna personally, I wouldn't advise anyone because here's the thing that I believe for motho le kopane le babedi, and ha ne le kopana le babedi ha la kopantshwa ke ngwana. And you being the best father and a terrible partner, or lona le babedi, your qualities ha le kopane, ha di kopane. Yes, Pastor, can you hear me? Maybe, Pastor, you should switch off your camera and try to see audio na e ka se be audible na. Pastor wa ka a motle o go bone fela o motle ha ka ka motho a modimo e be technology e be network e re e tshare mpe ga kana kana.
Ke bona hore ke mpe ke kene ka phone wena ngwaneso.
Oh, but you are much clear. You are clear. You are better. Yes.
Laptop ya re phatsamisa man.
Emane nke botse re ntse ka phone nako nna kaofela ene jana ka gona ha esale e re tabotse mara ha re arabe question ya sana ko wena o rena o re the guy is the best father, but the problem is he's not a great partner. So as a woman, as a mother, is it advisable for you to compromise and say, you know what, I'm going to be with this man because he's a great father, with the hope that hana go ntse eya ke be se le shapo e be la utlwana dintho di ba hantle e be le iphelela ha monate le babedi? What do you think wena pastor waka?
Nna ke na le element tse pedi. One ke hore the question ya usana ina le ha re bolella hore na you are in this relationship because you are married or not. But if you are in a relationship of course you are married and now it does not serve you, but the partner is only doing role ya ho bantate. Now I can tell you hore you come first. Those children bana bao batla o phethahetse o sa hlanye.
Only same pastor.
Hore only a whole o sa hlanye.
Only a whole being. Ke rata go sa hlanye. I like
hobane bana ha ba fumana mme a hlanyang ba tlo hlanya le bona. It's a given.
That is so true.
Jale mme o tlameha hore a hlokomele her well-being first and foremost. Remember uiwane o mong hangwe. Does it make sense? That expression. You only come once. You only come once. First as a person, second as a mother. Now, how does it help the children to be in that relationship? Elung hore, bona they get to benefit, but they are going to lose you. what benefit is there for them to have a father and an absent mother?
Yeah, yeah. Or a mentally unstable mother.
One understand? And we know
Mm,
that we are the most powerful and influential.
mm,
However,
mm,
it does not. Can I also say this?
mm, mm,
However,
mm.
your sanity, you taking care of yourself, does not come at a cost. Your relationship, ya bana le ntate wa bona, please.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because
That's where we suffer.
ntate wa bona, bana bana ba hloka wena, o le same, ba hloka ntate wa bona hape. So
Yes,
you need to
very
ask
true.
God to help you draw a line, to separate your
Mm,
feelings and your responsibilities. Because your
mm,
responsibility is to teach your children to love their father.
mm, mm, mm.
Let me use Mantu Arof. Lahai kabaskatan.
A sa kgone ho fa tjhelete, a sa kgone ho
Eh,
provide-a a sa kgone, let's say ke relationship-eng fela, yena ntate
eh,
oo a sa kgoneng ho
eh,
support-a ngwana hae financially, but
eh.
his presence bophelong ba ngwana ba hao, bophelong
Mm,
ba ngwana hae bo
mm.
etsa an emotionally stable child. It's very important for us to understand that, because re na le nthwena ya hore re thibele bontate ba se ke ba bona bana ba bona, re ntse re re ha wa tshwana ha metsetse next, ha mo rekele eng, ha metse eng. Mara as much as financial support is important, even the emotional stability ya ngwana is very important. At the end of the day, hore ngwana o ebe ngwana ya phethahetseng setjhabeng le ho yena, o hloka emotional stability, and o hloka ntate wa hae o a senang tjhelete.
Hey, wa mo hloka. Wa mo hloka sa etsa nix. A se na le ranta. Wa
Yes,
mo hloka.
yes. Wa mo hloka. So
Eh,
wena sana, like Pastor Sajolo, Lina, I concur with her hore your emotional stability or your sanity, your peace of mind is very
yes, yes.
important. Like I said,
Mm,
le kopane le babedi before ngwana wena le ntate. So
mm.
now ngwana e ka se be glue between the two of you. O na ntse a le sick all
Please.
this time.
Mm.
Ngwana o, we cannot use this child as a glue e le kopanyang le babedi. But your both of the roles ya mme le ya ntate e bohlokwa ngwaneng ngwana. That one nna ke batla re understand. E bohlokwa
Mm.
ngwaneng ngwana, and rona bo mme ha re bo ntate, and ha ona mohlang re tlo tswang re le bona.
Never.
Yes, so we must stop acting like re bontate. Re tlohelle modimo a re fodise dipelong tsa rona, so that we can be the best mothers to these kids that we are raising.
Mm.
And o tlo bone ha o thabile le ngwana hao e ba a happy child. Wa bona?
Honest. Eh,
Ngwana hao e ba a happy child, e ba a happy healthy child. Le sekolong ngwana o performa hantle hobane kelello ya hae e buleile, mme wa hae o thabile, o na le communication le ntate wa hae. O go bona tsa ho monate jwang.
And
So now,
when I'm me, it also remains your responsibility to speak only good things. That father.
that father,
I
it's
think
very important for ngwana.
remember when you are nurturing,
Yes.
and when you nurture, you cannot put in wrong seed. You cannot bring in any negativity in the life of that child. Ha tsebe ntatae e le sheba ke go o ska ba mona o le tjena ona jwale he motho eo e ne le motho mara re ko bolelle itse e le motho le no mo fe chance or even if you have to come up with something e tlo etsang a dumele hore ntate eo wa ka ke hero empa fela something just happened in his life mara ke hero.
And you are doing it for that child at the end of the day. If honestly, the truth that the child must learn. Ngwana ha hola o tlo iponela nnete ka bo yena. Let the child a iponele nnete ka bo yena a decide ha ntse tla hola hore okay, I think this is best for me mo ke leng teng right now. And rona ha se ra ba di bad influence ka the negative talks and on and all these sort of things tse tla be re di bua baneng. And ntho eo ke yona e etsang le gore sometimes rona batho ba bomme re godise bana re ba rofo mo ho bona. O fumane motho a bitsa ngwana hae moleko satane eng is because of that relationship e sa sebetsaneng ntate wa hae. So that's why ke saying, Pastor, we need to heal. And that's why how can we heal? How can a wounded mother heal? So that wound, we don't bleed to our own kids.
And you know, it starts first with accepting hore motho o choose bophelo bo bong.
Yeah.
It starts there. Because if you think ke kopa o etsa e be clear hore o choose bophelo bo bong, there is nothing wrong with you.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with you. Empa fela ile ho choice ya hae e different, but it does not nullify your existence. So stop hitting yourself, stop beating yourself up all the time ka relationship e fetileng ya dilemo tsa kgale. One, because it starts there. Because sometimes you can't heal because you think that you contributed to the downfall of the relationship. So the sooner you realize it was his choice that you had no power upon, that helps. Number two, se fola hobane monga sona batla ho se fole.
Yeah.
Do you want to heal?
Yeah.
Ooh. If you want to heal, then you take yourself to the doctor. How about yeah. You don't stay home sick. You go to the doctor. And number one, we've got doctors, we've got spiritual doctors, we've got God himself. Number one. Number two, lady psychiatry, psychologist, we've got friends, we've got support. The past. Start speak about it. Yes, how kala bua ka yona e bohloko jwa wena ngwanese e bohloko mara ya doctor ka boemo bo o kgono bandage o kgono fola e be process ba o bolella hore na ho no ho hlokahala eng hore o fole o tsamaye dintho tseo kaofela.
Yeah.
Ha se kaofela na le tšhelete ya di-medical aid re ya kgona ya, but we've got friends, we've got batho ba baholo whom we can go to. But ba baholo have gone through the same kind of problems. Sometimes o hirwa ke taba ya o tseba hore ha o mo ha wa lahlwa o le mo.
Yeah. Hey, ha wa lahlwa o le mo. Le gona re le tjena re ile ka lahlwa.
Wa itla ho tseba hore ntho eo ha ya etsala ho wena fela o le mong, ntho eo ka bo yona fela e etsa hore o tseba hore oh, so these things happen, life happened, not people happened, because life le yena motho yo o thole hore o tena a o sia jwalo because le yena bophelo bo mo etsalletse.
Yeah.
So yang ke mama o khone ho fola. And the sooner you forgive first yourself, second the person, you will then move to a direction ya healing.
Yes.
Forgive yourself. Kana go nkwana ntse
yes, wena wenzeni diphoso ka nako nngwe, you're not the victim, wena you messed up everything. Wena heal from that. I believe that each and every day is an opportunity for us to grow. And I believe that The person that you
Yes.
are today, you were not that
Yes.
person last week and last month and last year and all that. So each and every day, growth happens in our lives. But we have to be intentional. Ka kgolo ya rona. We have to be intentional ka our development and our enhancement for us to be better people. We really need to be intentional about that. Even with healing, you need to be intentional about something. Nka se kgone ka dula ntse ke bleed like this. I need to heal. I need to let go of everything for myself and for my kids. So now, question as we are closing, taba ke ena na, bino botsa potso mona mama, hore now, if a mother does not talk anything about the father, and kore ha we next ka ntate, and it is tried to be hidden that the father is yours, and how does I, as a child, that means Bino as a child, or whoever as a child, deal with it? With the fact that ha ke tsebe ntate wa ka, I want to know my father, but ha ke mo tsebe. E ka re ntate wa ka o patuwe, mme wa ka ha bue letho. E ka re o mo patile, ha bue letho ka ntate wa ka. Nna jwalo ka ngwana, how am I supposed to be handling that?
Let me tell you, Bino's story is exactly like mine. I told you that I prayed about this. I prayed a lot. Like I said, just few months, you know, before Kitlonyalwa, and I got married when I was 25 years. Now, let me tell you. First, batswadi ba rona ha ba ready. Mme wa ka ho mo kile nako hore a amohele hore finally, night was just a miracle hore ke ile kerekeng, and then my aunt ha ke hlamane a re le kgale le ha o ka batho yona yena nahana ke 25 years a re le ha o ka ba batho yona yena ke ngwana a buti. So I'm like, yo, ngwana buti jwang hle usaka wa o bua ntse tse. And then Kata story says telele shorty. Ultimately, I got to know my father a week later. Qeta kopana le my le ragadi wa ka ang kopanya le yena. Samaniti, everything that I am, my hands, my like everything that I am my dad.
That is so nice. And bona le hona jwale tjena ha o bua ka yona, o a glow, o a smile, o mad.
I'm shocked. Hey, so in the process, pray about it. Pray about it. Make inquiries, and when you, because information is out there, ne? When you make inquiries, how we present this matter to your mom. Mo fe chance ya hore abe in touch. The reality that is now brought to her, because sometimes there's a lot of pain. Mama a decide a kwaele ntho eo. So tlameha re fe mama chance ya ho tla le yona hanyane mara at the end of the day, when you have that need and it needs to be fulfilled.
Yo, thank you so much, Mama. That was last question, then we are closing. Sana kwena was up also. Okay, fine. I'm a single mother. Obviously, after our separation, I'm going to meet few men. And the question is that should I introduce this new man that I'm with to my child? If I should introduce, and it happens that even with the second person, the entire disability, should I go back to the child? So now after 2 weeks again, now, should I also go back? Ke ngwaneng hore hela a ke thabo ha sa le ngwanaka no tjene se le tshepo he tshepo kopana le ngwanaka tshepang monana. How do I do that? How do I handle my love life, my relationships ke na le ngwana nna le ntwa re separated?
Now ntho bohlokwa e re batlang e re buileng pele ke hore rona we as naturals, we are also educators to our children. What are you educating your child? Are you teaching your child to have multiple, because who yena akanana you are having multiple personalities. No, personality, partners.
Partners.
I want to say. So,
Yes.
my advice to the single mothers half the time, like if man a question, wait until the time is right. Abuti Sipho haske a tlolela bophelong ba ngwana di sa tloha. Mo fa Sipho nako, because o ka thola go Sipho o na le di agenda. Mo fe nako e kae selemo tse ngwana o ntse tlo utlwa ka mabare hore like now my mom is single, ne? I grew up knowing, having suspicions hore man mara abuti ntho tla hangata man, but ha ona le mohlang a kile a re abuti ntho ke mang ke la bona fela abuti ntho a sa hlole atla abuti wa nana rata o tla mohlomong o na tla ba ke ba tla disguise batho ba bangwe ne ba hlompha bana so le rona re hlolwa ke hore re hlomphe bana ba rona o fihlela ke kopanya ke le mong ke na le una ke re my mother yena la o ka batho man una nanta jola tsiba mare hamplela you know. So respecta ngwana wa hao because o batla hore o mo setele example e hantle ha o batle le yena remember ba buti Filumoni le ba buti Sipho ba inyamella bana bena beso ha re tsebe mabaka a bona
bona
ba inyamella o tse sa tsena una sa nyameditse ke jale o tla kopa
ha ono kopa. So I think it's also like take your time. Take your time before you can even introduce your child to your partner. Take your time ka di decisions how, because I get it, what we want is to avoid re iphumana hore in every relationship e re bang le yona ngwana wa sala. That kind of life, we are trying to avoid it by all means possible. So take your time to know the person, and ha ke tsebe ntho tse yo mama ku rough ka di relationship le bo mjolo bathong stage se ha se fete bathong ba morena Jesu. Anyway, so one is take your time. Try by all means. I saw this other group of women saying that oko zama ho jolla thoko o ska ba jolla pela ngwana hao ha ska ba bona mojolona wa hao wona na. Because now, number one, like Mama sa cholo mona hore now, what kind of example do you want to set for that child? Hore na ke ngwana ke moshimane. Ha ba neng e le ngwana na, o tlo gola nahana hore it's okay hore ke ne ke ba tshintse so. Ha ba neng e le moshimane, wa bona hore this is how things are done. So that means motho ho ausi a le mong ho ka ba le bonte ba bangata, ho ka ba le di-partner tse ngata tsa bontate. That means already e mo etsa hore a be le a wrong mentality ka batho ba bomme. We don't want that. We don't want that. So let's try by all means to have the best interest at heart for our kids. Yes, we must be happy. Yes, we must move on. But I do believe there are ways to make sure how do I move on, be happy, and keep it jolly and all that. Yet, safely, that bond and respect. Ngwana ka a tlamehile a ntšhebe ka yona ha mpona le ena a nna be proud ka mme wa hae a nna re mme wa ka nna ha e sale ke gola a gawa le ntate wa ka ke tsebile my stepfather fela e monate ke tsebile my stepfather e monate ene le ena ya mo bontsha gore go tshong mme wa ka o nka nako go etsa dintho le nna let me take time to do things, let me not rush into doing things. I, for one, stand stand to be corrected. But when I'm my pastor, my beautiful queen, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your availability. I appreciate you so much. And what
oh, thank you so much. This was indeed a God ordained Um, hey, you know what? But this was by far the most hectic day. Whew.
Oh,
But God
yeah.
graced us. Yeah.
Yeah, Modimo o motle, Modimo a tshepahala, and I'm thankful that you manage, or more in your busy schedule, you manage to set this time aside and say, you know what, I'm going to conversate about this, and I'm going to say yes to my sister over here, and I appreciate you for that, Wena, my pastor.
Thank you. Thank you. My
Yes.
beautiful
So
queen.
So, good people, I think one thing Ellen clear, just to summarize everything, one thing Ellen clear, Kohore, we can stretch ourselves as mothers, we can go an extra mile, we put in extra efforts, but one thing that we can never be fathers. That one we
Yes.
must understand. That we can never be fathers. Father's Day is coming. Ha re tlohelleng hore Happy Father's Day to ourselves. No, we are not fathers. We are beautiful mothers who are striving to be the best for their kids, who are striving to do best but for bana ba bona. Having said those words, Barnabas, my queen, thank you so much.
Blessed be the name of Jesus.
Amen. Amen. From me, the princess, I will see you again next week. Mwah. I love you.